Hi, I'm Ali and welcome to my channel. Today I have the very special Whisky Loot Chapter 4 or April 2020 to share with you. This has become a popular subscription with many people, including my husband. We organised this for Christmas for him last year, and I've been sharing it and unboxing it with you as we go. So this is $59 a month. You can get your first month for $49. It's a little bit of a subscription with a difference, whereas it only lasts for 12 months. So you receive a total of 36 whiskey samples throughout that 12-month period, and if there are any that you like, you can go onto the website and purchase them as well. And what I really do like about this is it comes with tasting notes and things as well, so if you're just learning about whiskey or there is a whiskey lover in your life, this would make a great gift. So it comes in a fancy little box and in an outside mailer as well, so it comes very, very safely packed. And I'll open it up. It's got that cute little magnetic closure on the side. We'll open it up and always a funny little joke on the inside. So Whisky doesn't ask silly questions, Whisky understands this month. And then we have tucked safely into the little foam, there's your 3 samples for the month. It does also include the Whisky Loot. This is a chapter 4, so it doesn't matter what month you are starting, you'll always start with the chapter 1, which have been the discovery ones. So this is actually month 4 of 12. Now this one, it tells us that we have, there's our 3 whiskies that are actually included. And here they are here. So what I'll do is I'll read a little bit about them as I take them out and show you. So the first one we have is the Glendronach Distillery. So this is a 12-year-old whiskey from the Highlands in Scotland. So that's the little bottles that they come in, and on the front it tells you, I'll just let you zoom in on that, so see if it'll focus. Or excuse my nails, they badly need doing. So what it does is it tells you the age. So this is a 12-year-old. It tells you which distillery it's from. It tells you where it's matured, the area that it's from, the 2 standard drinks, and it gives you the percentage of the alcohol in them. And then in the little book, it tells you a little bit about it, and the little graph down here that you can see there tells you like the flavouring. So it gives you the wheel of toffee, malt, sweet, dark fruit, citrus, floral, and it goes around. It does also give you a little QR code on each one, so you can go onto that and it will give you like a little tasting notes video. So this one says it's a 12-year-old from the prestigious Highlands Distillery, Glendronach, and it does actually say that on the little bottle. It's a heavily sherried single malt, matured in a combination of Oloroso bourbon and PX sherry casks. The dram is a culmination of the delicious sugar and spice the sherry styles impart. So it tells you about the nose, the taste, and the finish. And these little bottles, they're 60 mils. It tells you on the other side. That's the little Whisky Loot logo. So it's 60 mils, so it's 2 standard drinks in a bottle. So you're getting 6 standard drinks. And some of these bottles, we've looked them up and they are like in their hundreds of dollars, some of them. So it's a great way to try a whiskey. We have marked a few off on the little notes that we have here of hubby's favourite. And if I do see those at our local bottle shop, I'm going to be sure to grab one for a special birthday or for Christmas. So that was the first one. The next one is called Lime Burner's Port Cask. Now this one's quite a little bit of a different colour, and I reckon I've heard of this one. Let me just have a look. I have. This is Great Southern Distilling Company, Lime Burners Port Cask, Western Australia. Now Lime Burners, this is probably the closest whiskey distilled to where we live. It's probably only about 500 k's away. So I had actually looked into getting this one for hubby. It is a pricey one, and I wasn't really sure whether he would like it, so now I'm going to know. I can get him to taste this and we'll see whether it's might even make a special trip to go to the distillery with him. So the Lime Burner's Expression spent most of its 5-year life in a bourbon cask before spending a finished period in smaller port casks. The Australian port casks are responsible for the fruity lemon zest and rose wine colour. That's why it's a little bit different colour. If I turn on the side, you can actually see it's a little bit different colour. If I compare it to the Highland and the Scotland one, I'll put them together. You can see, oh, the light's making them look a little bit the same, but this one does have a much pinky colour. And what else does it tell us? They use traditional methods and small batch pot still distilling to produce their premium spirits. So I am stoked to have that one. That is going to be a great one to get him to try, and then I can add that to my present list if I need that one. Then the last one is the Balvenie Distillery. This is a Caribbean cask. It's 14 years old and it's Speyside, Scotland. And he has had one of these before from the Balvenie Distillery. I think that might have been in a Christmas Advent calendar that he had. The expression of the Balvenie is aged in traditional oak barrels before being finished in Caribbean rum casks. Master distiller David Stewart travelled to the West Indies and created the rum specifically to season casks just for this whiskey. The rum casks add toffee, brown sugar and stewed apple over the top of Balvenie's signature smooth honey character. So that then again it shows you what it looks like. So these are great little bottles. I'm sure hubby's going to actually love these. So these are all single malt today. So we've got two Scottish ones, which is the Balvenie and the Glendronach one. And then we have the Australian one from just down the road in Albany, Western Australia. So they're different casks. One's a sherry cask, one's a port cask, and one's a rum cask. And then on the back it also tells us 3 casks. So this is what this one is all about. So it says, as your confidence in tasting whiskey rapidly increases, we up the ante with 3 unique cask varieties. So that's how they've selected these ones for you. It's the different casks that they are in. You'll learn how to pick up on the flavours that casks impact of the cask that impact of the whiskey, and understand some of the key terminology to flex your whiskey muscle. So it tells you a little bit about them, how they distill the different casks that are used. So it's all a learning journey. So if you've got someone that's into whiskey but they don't know much about them or not quite sure how to pick them, this is a great one to have. You don't need to do the whole 36 whiskies. You can actually buy just a one-off box and just get the 3 different ones if you're wanting to try them. But we found with these ones, now we're up to chapter 4, it does tell you the little bit of a background to start with, and it looks like it's moving into the different tastes. And right on the back, it does tell you chapter 5 sneak peek. The next chapter will focus on American style. So that will be very interesting. So we'll be looking out for that one. So this tells us all about our 3 casks with this one. And then we'll look forward to the next one. Have you got a whiskey lover in your life? If you have, then this is obviously the option for you. I'll pop the details down below so you can see what they're all about. You can even watch a couple of videos and some of the tasting notes that they do them really, really well. And since I've actually purchased this one for hubby, I have noticed they have a gin one as well. So I would love to try that one. It comes in the same little box with the different varieties of gin. So I'm thinking once we're finished with this one, I might start on the gin one as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I can show you the other subscriptions that I have waiting. I've got a bit of a stack over there at the moment, so we'll get through them as soon as we can. In the meantime, I hope you're having a great day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.